today?
Good, how about yourself?
Good. How's your week been?
It's been alright. You know, keeping it rolling.
Yeah, your management classes?
Going well, going well. Talking about my feelings and everything.
So you have been able to express your feelings and try to get some of that out?
Yeah, a bit. As much as I can, so.
Okay, before we start, is there anything you would like to discuss today?
One of the things I really kind of want to do is, I guess, reconnect with my father. If we could kind of talk about, I don't really know how to do it, so.
Yeah, we can definitely discuss that. Well, I know you guys haven't spoken the last few years, right, since your fight?
Right.
Maybe calling him first, and apologizing, and maybe just try to open up to him and let him know how you're feeling about the entire situation. Because the last time we spoke, you said that you do love him and you do miss him. You're just kind of worried about you two butting heads again and it just not turning out very well.
Pretty much, yeah. I know our relationship is damaged as it is. I don't want to damage it anymore.
Right. Well, maybe if you could express that to him and try to get his perspective and see how it could work, because you're now working on your anger and you're working on yourself now, and hopefully he is willing to do the same thing in order to rekindle you guys' relationship.
I think he would be. He's always loved me.
Right.
I don't see why we couldn't work this out. It's just, I guess, actually getting to working it out is difficult. So.
Yeah. Well, when do you think would be a good time? Would you feel more comfortable making a phone call or just stopping by and kind of meeting in person?
I feel like it'd probably be more genuine if I did it in person, you know what I mean, as opposed to just over the phone.
Right, I agree with that. So would you just stop by, or would you call and have him meet you, or just realize when he's home and just go to your parents' house?
I'd probably call Mom and figure out when he's gonna be there, and then, I don't know, just come over one night after dinner or something like that and just talk with him.
And what are some of the things you think he'd say?
Sorry, I love you, I miss you, I never meant for all of this to happen, I just want to be a part of your life and I want you to be a part of mine.
Yeah. Hopefully everything goes well.
Yeah.
So are you thinking maybe the next week, the next 2 weeks, maybe in a month when you have more feelings expressed?
I guess within the next month, I just want to make sure I have everything ready for when I go over there. I want to be able to say everything I want to say correctly. So it's going to take some time, it's going to take some planning, writing down some stuff, so yeah. I hope it works. I guess I'm just more nervous about his reaction as opposed to what I have to say. So.
Well, he is your father, and you did say that he loves you. So hopefully he's willing to get his son back. But within these next few weeks, we can discuss it more, and then you can discuss it in your anger management classes and see what they have to say, and just kind of maybe compose a speech and just practice your speech and what you have to say and get it all out there in one meeting, and then just kind of see where it goes.
Yeah. Yeah. It'd be a big deal. It'd be really nice. I don't know. The whole. It's tough. It's tough being, humble, apologizing, and then telling other people I'm going to apologize, and admitting all that stuff. It just kind of gets in my head, I guess, a little bit.
So you
it's not weakness, it's just, I hate to be the one that goes, yeah, it was my fault and it wasn't your fault, because, I mean, yeah, it was partially my fault, it's my fault that I get angry and lose control, but it's his fault too, I mean, it's not all me, you know, like, sure, a portion of it is, but I feel like when other people, like, when I tell someone else that I'm apologizing, they look at me like I'm a bad person, like I did something wrong. And I mean, I'm not the best person in the world, but I don't think I'm a bad one. And I mean, I just don't want people to see me as that, or to see me as like, you know, the guy that always apologizes. Because I feel like even though apologizing isn't weak, by some people it can be perceived as weak, and I don't want to be that guy, you know?
So what I'm hearing is you feel very guilty about everything that's happened between you and your father, but you also care a lot about what other people think of you.
Yeah, I'd agree to some extent, yeah. I mean, it's more just that other people, I don't want other people's view of me skewed in a way because of me wanting to make something right with my family, if you will.
Yeah, I completely understand that, but I see apologizing as a sign of courage and strength, because you are owning up to your mistakes, you are acknowledging them. Yes, everybody makes mistakes, but it takes a very strong person to admit to them and apologize for them.
Right.
And so you taking this next step and preparing yourself is just showing how strong-willed and how courageous you are, and also brave, because you don't know exactly what you're walking into. You don't know how your father's going to react, but you're still going to do it because it'll give you that sense of relief.
Right. Right. I agree with that.
So maybe try focusing more on your strengths instead of worrying about what everybody else has to say.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely should. I mean, their opinions aren't as important as, you know, people that actually care about me and everything like that.
Right. I mean, most of all, your opinion is the one that matters. And then your loved ones is the secondary opinion.
Right. Right. I definitely agree with that.
So just do what you feel is best for you at this time.
I will. I can do that.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss?
No, I think that's about it for today.
Okay. And we're meeting again next week, correct?
Yes.
Okay. What time would be best for you?
I'm thinking like maybe 2 o'clock, something like that.
2 o'clock on Wednesday? Okay, great.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
No problem. I'll see you next week.
Sounds good.